Okay, we're going to start with Virgo. Virgo, it's a new moon in your sign. When is this happening? The 23rd, right? So what does this mean? It's a new cycle for you. I'm actually just going to use my piece of paper. This is a whole new you that is loading, Virgo. All right. So it's a good time for you to pursue new dreams, new desires, new goals. Maybe you want to switch up your look. Maybe you want to let go of your job. I hate to say that because Uranus is in your 10th house in Gemini. So maybe there's some desire to break out and break free. Don't freak out if you do decide that you want to make a change. Your job isn't your whole personality. You are a unique person, not just, what is the word? Limited to your job. All right. So this is a good time to reinvent yourself, Virgo. Who do you want to be? What do you want to be? Hey, Amira. But trust in the process. The North Node is in Pisces. So trust in the universe to guide you. Don't make a list and weigh the pros and cons. Just do it. Have faith. Step out on faith. Okay, Virgo. Let's do 2 cards for you. What do you need to know is the first card. Let's see. For this new moon in Virgo. I'm doing pretty good. What is that? I can't read. The 4 of Pentacles. We always pull this damn card. And why is there an eyelash on my... Oops, sorry. On my camera. Okay. 4 of Pentacles is about balance. This could be letting the money flow, right? Spending money wisely, not being too cheap, but not being too free with it. Having a balance. Maybe you're like, I worked hard for my coins, but we don't want to be miserly. We don't want to be having a scarcity mentality where we're afraid to spend our money. We want to allow it to kind of circulate and move around. So don't be afraid to spend that money. Now, if you've been going a little too crazy, prepping for your season, then maybe it's time to scale back. Maybe, you've been doing the most. But my thing is, money is a currency. It does have to circulate. It has to move. So trust that as you're spending money, it's going to come back to you. But I would say be mindful, maybe do some intuitive budgeting. All right. So that's what you need to know. Balancing the budget, getting the coins in order. What do you need to grow, Virgo? Let's see. What is Virgo growing? Hi, Rui. I'm not doing those kind of readings. I'm doing zodiac signs. Maybe I should try to pin that. I don't know how to do that right now. Okay. What is Virgo growing this new moon in Virgo? That kind of popped out. Oh, it's the Hangman. Okay. So looking at a situation from a different perspective, taking a new lens on life, or at least whatever they say. All right. Having a different view. Maybe you're stuck because you're not coming with an innovative way of seeing something or a different way of seeing something. Switch it up. All right. Maybe see the other perspective. Also, maybe this could be about going inside, taking some time to meditate or spend some time alone to tap in with your feelings, your emotions, your thoughts, to get quiet, to see what the universe and spirit, your intuition is trying to tell you, right? So maybe pressing pause. Sometimes growth is happening behind the scenes. It doesn't have to be about you doing, all right? Maybe rest is needed. Maybe a break is needed, right? You're always working and moving, but maybe you need to allow. So pause, Virgo. Take a chill pill. So take a chill pill, right? Or also take another perspective. Be open to somebody else's way of seeing things, okay? Now, what is the unshakable inner peace? I said I was not going to shuffle these, so let's not do that. All right, so we're going to pick the first one, and then we're going to go from there. If I could pick it. Express yourself creatively. Start something new. What creative pursuit do you feel, if I could read, excuse me, do you feel drawn to? This is a 9. This is the end of a cycle, right? Actually, Virgo is also 9 in the tarot. It's the Hermit. So look at that. Hey, Conversation Club. Yes, creative scamming. No, I'm kidding. Don't scam, you guys. Why is 9 not coming up? That is so weird. Okay, here we go. You've pulled this card because what was is no longer supporting your growth. So leave it behind and step into the new. This is a grand opportunity to focus your attention not on what is failing or falling away, but on the newness trying to emerge. What do you want for your future? What do you want to explore in your life adventure? The magic of new beginnings surrounds you, and it's ripe with possibilities. Is there a project or idea that keeps coming back to you? Dust off the old ideas and bring them to life again. Does a book idea want to come to life? Do you want to get into a new hobby, take a class, or enroll in a program? You can revisit an old project or start something brand new. Let yourself be drawn to the creative process. Don't worry about the outcome. Simply give yourself the gift of being one with your creative endeavors and do it for joy. The action of starting something brings your power back to the present moment, which creates a more balanced life. All right? To be human is to be a creator. Human beings are always creating, whether it's new ideas, new relationships, new approaches to things, or tangible projects and products. To be alive is to be a creator. I like that. It's possible that part of your anxiety or apprehension is because you stopped creating. This is good. So maybe tapping into art, doing some kind of creative project. We need to explore, experiment, and expand our consciousness with activities, projects, and ideas. What you want is possible when you allow yourself to dream into the empty space where you were and where you want to be. Use this time to believe fully in yourself and to create and the creative pursuits you feel drawn to. Life is a circular evolution where everything is connected. When something ends, it is the birth of beautiful new awareness and possibility. Use this time to create. What do I want to create? How can I create with more intention? All right, so maybe this is it. Maybe it's more of you withdrawing, reflecting, to tap in with your creativity. All right, the hangman. Isn't the hangman Neptune, right? Neptune is imagination. Tapping in with that imagination. All right, see, I'm just going to put that card to the bottom. We're not going to shovel those. Thank you, Virgo. New you loading. Tap into that creativity. Release rigidness when it comes to your finances, right? Let the money flow. Let the creativity flow. Everything's got to flow. All right, Libra, where you at? Libra, this new moon is in what? Your 12th house. It's time to free yourself of old karmic patterns. Hey, Miss Nia. It's time to let go of painful memories. It's a new you. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. Forgive yourself. Forgive others for what they've done for you. Get some Reiki. Get some therapy. Have some spiritual healing. And let go. Okay. Now, let's see what the tarot is saying for Libra. All right. Yes. Hey. I love that. Okay. Libra, what do you need to know? That was about to come out. I'm about to pull that one. King of Cups. All right, Libra, you're rational, but maybe it's time to tap in with the emotions, right? The King of Cups, I feel like this is like a little reflective. The King of Cups is energy of balance, the yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine, the logic and the intuition or the emotion. Maybe you've been a little too much in your head. Libra likes to think. Now it's time for you to trust in the universe, to trust in your intuition, to listen to what your heart is saying, to let your intuition kind of guide you for a bit, right? But this is not somebody who's overly emotional. So this is somebody who's balanced. So maybe balancing your emotions or even just checking in with your emotions to see how you're feeling. The face is really bright. It's from that light. Sorry. I don't know if you can see. There you go. Can you see it? There you go. I'm a little darker, but maybe. Oh, that still didn't work. Okay. My bad. All right. So that's the King of Cups. Now, what does Libra need to grow this new moon? Libra, what are you growing? What's the energy? I saw this whole video. Oop. Okay, sorry. I won't have ADHD. 5 of Cups, leaving something behind. All right. Are you crying over spilled milk? Are you... Oh, I like that, Nia. All right. Are you crying over spilled milk? Are you refusing to let go of something that happened in the past? Do you need to just move on? Right? 5 is change. Let it go. It's over. Hey, kid 333, how are you? All right. No need to hang on to the past. How about you look to the future? Look at this castle back here. All right. Big things popping. But you can't embrace the future if you're holding on to things that happened in the past. If you're still ruminating or wishing things were this way or whatever, let go. All right. This is a perfect new moon to do that. Even though this is a new moon, it's new beginnings. With it being in your 12th house, you're letting go. You're freeing yourself of old patterns and old cycles and old mindsets, old memories, old hurt, old pain. Cry it out. All right. 2 cups. Get those emotions going. Okay. Thank you, Libra. Let's pull your Oracle card. Okay. See how I'm doing that? Breathe. This moment matters most. 13. That's a 4. All right. 13 can be kind of karmic. How can I focus on the moment and appreciate all that is well? Sometimes Libras can be overthinkers. Well, all the time. So Libra risings too, sun, moon, whatever, right? Constantly weighing both sides. Maybe you just need to chill. The present moment is the key to your freedom. Learning how to be present is the greatest path to liberation. When you overthink, damn, I just said that, you are trapped and cannot reach a solution. The ego will try to convince you that the present moment doesn't matter, that only the past and future have importance, but this is the trick it plays to keep you frantic. The present moment offers calm, and when you are in peace, the ego cannot exist. You are being asked to free yourself from overthinking the past and worrying about the future and being present in this moment. This is a good one for Libra. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, and do this again for a total of 3 times. As you breathe in, you allow more oxygen into your system and grounding support. Which helps as a purification and grounding support. Your breath can help transform your experience of life. Take this moment to connect with it. Spend time each day focusing on your breath for 3 to 5 minutes and watch how you shift into a more balanced state. This is an excellent idea. When you use the breath to connect to the moment, you also move past your mind's perception and ego worries. Whatever the moment contains, choose to be fully in it. To connect with it, deep, nourishing breaths of self-love and gratitude. Okay, when we focus, I was about to say something, but I couldn't remember. When we focus on the problems in our life, shit, if I could change that, we can't see the way to the solutions. In this moment, you have the power to use your breath to connect to the here and now, where you are free. Your power lies in your ability to connect to the present moment and see it for the miraculous gift that it is. Start to practice being more present by using all of your senses. Go out in nature and smell fresh grass, touch grass or flowers, touch the petals or tree bark. Take in the fresh scent of the air, see the beautiful blue sky, and listen to the sounds of the birds. I like this. Focusing on the moment with your senses is a great daily practice to help you be more mindful. All right, there you go. There's some more, but getting some citrine. This is the crystal in here. I have some back here somewhere. I don't know where it is right now. All right, so that's a good crystal. It does not hold or accumulate negative energy, but rather transmutes, dissipates, and grounds it, making it extremely protective for your environment. All right, so maybe you get some citrine. How can I focus on the moment and appreciate all that is well? Libra, let's go. Let go of the past. It's over. All right, Libra, we are moving on to Scorpio. Ooh. If I could shuffle. Scorpio, this new moon is happening, what, in your 11th house? That's the, okay, bye, friend. That's the house of friendships. Maybe you're having some new friendships. I'm sweating. Sheesh, sorry. Some new friendships that are loading. It could be that you want to align with people that are more, I don't know, I don't want to say like you, but share the same interests and have the same goals. Maybe that are, wanting to do the same things as you. Well, you have to have some kind of community. And it could be about you like disconnecting with people that you feel like you no longer share common interests with. All right. Okay. Yeah, I know. My little TikTok shop. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. This light makes it hot as well. As if it's not already hot. Sorry, you guys. There you go. I'm like, this works excellently. 10 out of 10. I highly recommend. It hits. It really does. And it goes up. They're going to be like trying to ban me for. See, it could go. Oop, I just turned it off. It does. I'm going to actually have to link this to my TikTok shop. I actually just got this, but it does work. I use this every day. Okay. Sorry, Scorpio. Okay, so Scorpio, switching up the friendships, all right? Maybe letting go of some of the connections that feel out of alignment, maybe joining new groups, letting go of any fears of vulnerability and intimacy, opening yourself up to people, not being afraid to like bare your soul to people, right, Scorpio? Because sometimes Scorpio is like, I don't want anybody to know me. Okay, what does Scorpio need to know this full moon? Not full moon, this new moon. Okay. Oop, it was reversed. What is this? 4 of Cups reversed. All right. Are we kind of ambivalent? Are we not really feeling anything? Are we unbothered? Do we need to find what we care about? Do we need to connect with some kind of feeling and emotion? Have we just been moving through life disconnected, not liking anybody, not liking anything, right? How can we find the passion? How can we reconnect with it? Literally, you just said this. Maybe this is more about, I don't really like anything, and I just feel kind of blah about life. Maybe going out and, I don't know, seeing what floats your boat. Tapping back in with things. Hey, Nelly. Tapping back in with things that interest you, right? The 4 doesn't necessarily like to be in the cups because the cups are emotions and feelings, and the 4 can be kind of like stable, secure, and a little rigid. So maybe it's also about balancing your feelings and your emotions. It could be that you're too much, I don't want to say you're being too emotional, but yeah, this could be a card of being too emotional. Too much in your feelings. There you go. All right. How about that? You're too in your feels. How can we balance that energy? How can we get happy again? Maybe we're a little too moody. Connect with something that makes you happy, brings you joy. I am doing new moon readings. I didn't even think about Virgo season. My bad. I didn't. Right? And maybe this is some kind of creative thing, right? Because cups are creativity. So maybe it's a creative passion or a creative project that you tap back in with. All right? Maybe that's what's missing. So, Nelly, yes, that's what the people voted for. We are on Scorpio. Okay. So that's what you need to know, Scorpio. Stop being indifferent. Stop being moody. Tap back in with something that makes you happy. Open up. All right? What? Absolutely. Okay. What does Scorpio need to grow? Let's see. Another reversal. What is that? The 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Sometimes this could be like family beef, not getting along with people in the family, right? Because when it's upright, it's like all the generations vibing. When it's reversed, maybe there's some kind of disconnect. Maybe you need to tap back in with your family. Maybe you need to make up with somebody. Maybe things aren't going the way that you want. You're repeating a cycle. It could be around family. It could also be around finances. Okay. So maybe it's time to shift something. Maybe there's something financially that isn't working out that you need to make adjustments. This can also be about like dreams and aspirations. The 11th house, that's the house of wishes. Do you need to lock back in? Are you serious? It's about your finances. Hey, Rob. Okay. So maybe you need to lock back in to make sure that you're making smart financial moves, that you have all of your, well, you could truly love your family and still have like a little beef. You never have beef with your family. I always fight with my family. I don't know. But you know, this is upright. This is like the happy family. Everybody's eating generational wealth, right? Reverse, it could be disputes in your family. It could also be that there's some kind of financial thing that fell through. Maybe you're trying to get that generational wealth and it's not happening. But maybe there's something that needs to be adjusted. Maybe it's tapping into that creativity. Okay? Or some kind of emotional blockage from this. All right? So, maybe it's the vulnerability that I was talking about. Right. There you go. And I just forgot, I'm not shuffling these cards, so don't keep repeating them. This is the card. This is the card for Scorpio, 43. That's a 7. So going inside, rest, renew, recharge. What does your body crave and need right now? Interesting. That's not really, excuse me. Generational wealth. Yeah. That's like everybody is getting along. Things are well. The family is happy. You are going through a massive shift right now. New awareness and energetic upgrades are occurring all around and within you. As the excuse me, I keep coughing. Sorry. Okay. As a result, perhaps you feel more tired than normal lately. This is a time of grand inner work for you. Going within yourself instead of pushing and trying to achieve is important in this phase. Give yourself permission to just be instead of do. As you give yourself this time of rest, your body will renew itself and rejuvenate at the cellular level. All of what you've been working towards energetically, spiritually, and physically now wants to integrate into your body. Think of this as an upgrade. Just as your digital devices shut down to get their upgrades, the same is required from your body. That's a good point. Yes, rest, renew, recharge. Your body has infinite wisdom and entire universes of cells and organs working together to support your overall well-being. Bodies have the ability to heal themselves and transform moment by moment. Learning how to listen to your body is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. For your body has innate capabilities and is with you for your entire life. Start to see your body as a friend who supports you, cares deeply for you, and loves you. Be gentle and calm and speak kindly to your body. Love your body. Love the body you are in and listen to its guidance. When you do, you'll watch it flourish and heal. Taking time to rest, sleep, and meditate is a form of therapy. Your body craves this, so allow yourself to recharge. Consider going on a digital detox. That sounds amazing. Unplug, go in nature, and meditate on your feelings. Take this time to develop a sacred, special space and be intentional, if I could read, with solitude. This is a forced pause in your life for a grand reason, the opportunity to gather yourself. In this pause and rest, you're being called to come home, to find wholeness within. What does my body crave right now? Maybe that's what this is then. It's 4 of Cups. Maybe it's about rest, relaxation, okay? Well, there you go. So I was wrong, okay? But there's still something going on here, okay? Maybe after you get rest, then this is going to be upright, okay? Thank you, Scorpio. All right. Who's next? Sagittarius. How are you, Brandy? What's going on with Saggies? This is happening in your 10th house. Maybe you want a new career path. This is Sag risings. Maybe you want to pursue something, go out on your own, be your own boss, right? It could be that there's some kind of relationship situation that is forcing you to try something different because, yeah, Uranus is in your 7th house, or maybe you meet somebody and they're like, you need to quit your job. I mean, I don't know. Sagittarius doesn't listen to anyone, but how can you find time for your job, your wandering time, your adventures, and your loved ones, okay? Maybe you need to cut back on your schedule at work, or maybe you need to get somebody else to help you around the house. I don't know. Only you knew for sure, Sag. Okay, thank you, Nia. What is, I was like, wait a minute. What does Sagittarius need to know? Let's see. What are the vibes? I just saw somebody say this, you shouldn't knock on your deck. I'm going to always knock on my deck, baby. Knock, knock. Okay. Oh, the world. Let's go. Hey, Triple P. So I've been pretty good. The world. This is the end of the cycle. This is the culmination. And then you know what? Maybe there's something that is paying off. Like the new moon could be a situation where there's some kind of opportunity for you to do something new. All right? The world is positive. As the world turns. Remember that show? It's the end of a cycle. Usually something is paying off for you, especially when it's upright. So, what's it going to be? I don't know. Only you know. Could be related to your career, moving forward, a project. But all good lies ahead. Those are the vibes for me. All right. Now, what do you need to grow, Saggy? Ooh. I spoke too soon. Maybe you're resisting leaving a situation, right? But something better lies ahead. But maybe you're scared to take a chance to move on from something. Something is holding you back. All right. What is it? I don't know. Could it be a mentality, a mindset? It could just be plain fear, essentially. Maybe you're like, oh, I don't know what's going to happen. Well, nobody knows what's going to happen, and that's the brilliance of life, right? Maybe it's time to step out on faith, and Sagittarius knows more than any sign about trusting in the universe, manifesting things. Also, it could be that there's some kind of imbalance in your life somewhere, right? 6 normally is balance. When it's reversed, maybe there's like some kind of discord, all right? I wish you could too, because what is it saying? I said, what is it saying? You can't. I don't know why you can't. It can only the moderators pin the comments? Is that what's happening, Isis? I don't know how that works. Okay. So, yes, that's the vibes for you. All right. Oh, well, I think I can make you one, but how do I do that? Hold on. I don't know how to do that. You know I don't know how to do anything on here. Shit. Okay, hold on. It's somewhere over here. Okay, that's not it. Wait, do I just press on you? Oh, yeah. Pin this. Why isn't that letting me do it? Shit. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I'll try it again in a second. Okay, Sagittarius. So, yeah, the world could be yours, but you got to be willing to give something up first. Maybe you're holding on to something, all right, that you need to free yourself of. What is, I keep wanting to shuffle these cards. We're not doing that. What is the inner peace oracle for Sag? Ooh, I can't read that. You are the truth seeker. Amen. Awakening, actualizing, transcending. How can you invite more grace to guide you? That's a 39. What is 3 plus 9? 12. That's a 3. Let's see. Oh, my goodness. That's actually Jupiter, right? Yeah, in numerology, 3. Okay. Yep, that's what I was thinking too. You are stepping into a new chapter of your life, which may feel like a whole new reality. This is a testament to the inner work that you've been doing. You are transforming at your core. You are in the process of transmuting your pain and suffering and can now see its purpose. You are on a path of greater understanding, leading you towards your divine truth as you awaken into a higher version of you. Illusions, miscommunication, self-sabotage, and pain no longer resonate. You are healing your heart, and in this process, you awaken to your core truth. Only you know what is best for you. Use discernment in this phase. Trust your inner guide and align with what feels right for you at a soul level. Just like the woman in this image, it looks like she's in the water. Oh, your transformation can feel like descending a rabbit hole of new knowledge and life truths. The more you learn, the more you awaken, the more you free yourself from the confines of the past, the more you discover. And with this, the more you feel, the more you feel the free fall. But with each new step, you emerge to a higher vibration and frequency past all illusions, separating you from the truth, which is love. Embrace this time. It is a sacred journey into your own heart. Let's go. This card reminds you you are awakening right now, and self-actualization will set you free. Keep doing the work, discovering new life truths and following your heart's pull. Your transcendence is transforming you. You have learned, seen. I feel like I was about to knock that over. Sorry. Experienced and grown too much to go back. Welcome to the real you. Relax into your new awareness, for your soul has been craving this arrival. Enjoy the transformation and awakening. Let's go, Saggies. It's time. It's a new you. Leave this behind. Free yourself. Maybe it's the mindset. It's swords, right? The world is yours. Whose world is this? The world is yours, like Nas said. Okay. Capricorn, gang. Where you at? Where you at, Cappies? We're here. We here. You know, it's funny. I always listen to my sun sign for tarot. I never listen to my rising. I find that, I don't know, maybe because I'm a Capricorn stellium, the sun just always hits for me when I listen to my sun. Isis, I'm dead. Okay, my bad. What is going on? Okay, if you're a Capricorn rising, this is happening in your, but you could still listen even if you're a Capricorn sun, because for thematic purposes, this is happening in your 9th house of beliefs, okay? Do they really? Isis? All right. So maybe you are going to go on a new journey. This could be travel. This could be learning something new. Maybe you have a spiritual awakening. Maybe you meet people that, you know, open your mind up to new information, opportunities. We have done Libra, friend. We started with Virgo. So it could be exciting, all right? Maybe you feel like your work is holding you back from adventures, but how can you find a little fun in your day-to-day life? How can you find some time for exploration, Capricorn? All right. Thank you, friend. All right. What does Capricorn need to know this new moon? Oh, oh my God, why is it reversed? It is the Two of Pentacles. Oh, you know what? I just actually pulled this card earlier. So when it's reversed, maybe you're feeling overwrought because you're trying to balance everything. You're trying to do too much. I'm done, Nia. I don't even remember what I said for Libra. Oh, Libra was good. You're right. Actually, that was a good one. Okay. My bad, everyone, about letting go of the past and moving on. Okay. So Capricorns, I'm here. Yes, maybe you feel overwhelmed. You're trying to find the balance. You might be juggling too much. Maybe you need to drop something, okay? Maybe you're resisting the urge to delegate or to free yourself of some kind of commitment. How can you have more of a work-life balance? I just kind of talked about that. How can you just have more balance in your life? Are you working too hard? Are you, not taking time for self-care? All those things, right? Life is a juggling act, but sometimes we're going to drop the ball. Give yourself grace. But also try to get somebody else to do it. Gang, gang. Because, when you're juggling too much, things start to fall. Okay? And it's just no longer sustainable. It could also be about choices and decisions. Okay, cool. Stick around. You can always listen for your rising sign. What does Capricorn need to grow? This new moon in Virgo, right? Virgo is about, what? Is it another reversal? The devil. This is Capricorn. Okay, the devil. Are you resisting letting go of bad habits? All right, and this doesn't have to be something like, oh, you have a bad habit, you're vaping, right? This could be also, maybe the bad habit is you're stressed out over work. You're working too hard. You're overworking yourself. Maybe you're allowing money to control you and you feel like, oh, I'll never have enough money, so I got to work harder and harder. That's not true, boo. That's capitalism. Okay. And we know Capricorns love capitalism. Well, they love the money part of it. But no, try another route. I said, try another route. Maybe, say, all right, if this is something that, it could be overthinking too. It could be overthinking. It could be overworking. It could be doom scrolling. It could be also letting your mind just go to a negative place. Yes. And the devil is definitely Capricorn. I always call Venus and Capricorn material girls. So money isn't everything, right? Because your mental health and well-being could be suffering as a result of you being chained to whatever this is. It could be a job. It could be, a perspective. It could be your own attitude that you need to shift. It could be just a subtle thing. All right, so let's move it, Cappies. Let's not get stuck. Okay, because this is definitely, sometimes the devil reverse could be like you not having any control over anything, but I don't see that because Capricorns love control. It's too controlling. It's too rigid. Okay? It's too locked in. Relax. All right? Relax. Let's see. Oh, I said I wasn't shuffling these. Oh my God. Okay. There we go. 16. Midas touch. Things are working out in your favor. There you go, Capricorn. After I just said I wasn't shuffling them and I accidentally did. So I guess I'll go back to that. like, I was trying not to shuffle them so I wouldn't keep pulling the same one. Right now is right with possibilities. 16 is a 7. That's spirituality. You have the Midas touch, and everything you do can reap tangible rewards. See, Capricorn, you're worrying for nothing. This is the energy of abundance flowing to and through you. We live in an abundant universe, and there's plenty to go around. Right now, you can tap into the infinite power of this natural flow. Abundance is not always in the form of financial gain. It could be love, joy, peace, and harmony. Period. That was the universe. All right. Now is the time to celebrate the outcome that you have been working towards. The energy around you is heightened, leading you to ultimate success. I hate how that, there we go. If you have been on the fence or unsure about something, take this as a sign from the universe to go for it. A big yes is delivered. Things will work out in your favor. A divine source of energy supports your efforts, and everything is working out in your favor. You have drawn this card as a nudge that your creative efforts will be rewarded. Okay? It is especially important to give yourself permission to be more of who you are by going for the dream in your heart. It will work out and you will have what you need. Everything you nurture and focus on with grace and love will grow. If any part of you is resistance to the goodness of wonders, is this too good to be true? What if it all goes away? Know that this is your ego. Fear. Oh, maybe that's what this is. Fear. Okay, sorry. Trying to prevent you from feeling the good. Divine love, source energy, and the universe are abundant. You are part of this universe. So this abundance is your birthright. Abundance is my birthright. I always say that. Enjoy the flow of love. For all abundance is energy. Step into this powerful vortex and let yourself thrive. When you align with love and follow your heart, you will always be provided for. Period, Capricorn. No need to stress. In what ways am I abundant right now? You're blessed and highly favored. Hallelujah. Okay, thank you, Capricorn. Damn, I needed to hear that. I just read for myself. Okay, Aquarius. Yes, no more fear. Let it go. All right. What is happening with Aquarius? This is happening what? In your 8th house, right, Aquarius? Nelly, I did. Because I literally was I was not feeling abundant earlier. I was feeling, I don't know what I was feeling. I was feeling like, damn it. Okay, this is the 8th house for Aquarius. It's a new moon. Let go of control, relax. Nothing is under control. Free yourself of any, financial and intimate, whatever burdens. I should say debts, right? All right, maybe you need to tap in with shadow work or therapy. Work on releasing any fears, any obsessions, anything that, makes you scared. Practice opening up. I said practice like Aquarius has to practice, but maybe you do. All right? Because maybe there's opportunities that are coming to you for growth that come through relationships, through someone else, right? An intimate partnership. Feel the fear, Aquarius, and do it anyway. Let's go. Hey, Genevieve, how have you been? All right, what's happening here? Let's see for Aquarius. These little slippery cards. All right. Aquarius, you're not struggling, you're striving. I don't know. I tried to change that. What does Aquarius need to know? This new moon in Virgo. Let's see. Ooh, 3 of Swords. You know what? I hate when tarot card readers pull this and they're like, third party situation. Sometimes I feel like you're breaking your own heart with this card, right? Maybe you're ruminating over a past grief or sorrow and you just can't let go. It doesn't even have to be necessarily romantic. It could just be something that, you're grieving. It's a great time to release that. Honor the end of something. It's so funny. I was just talking about this in therapy. I was like, yes, words are spells. You are so thriving. You're not struggling. All right. This is not the struggle bus. You're thugging it out. People don't even like when I say thugging it out, but yes. So 3 of Swords. So this could be feeling, you know, heartbroken. I said heartbroken, but also grieving. It could be the loss of something. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be maybe you're like, oh, this is the end of a chapter. Something is, you know, closing out. It could also be you just being scared to open up intimately. And like I was just talking about with the 8th house, not wanting to share your feelings, maybe feeling like you could be rejected if you share what's on your heart and your mind, but that's not true. Okay, true intimacy is vulnerability. All right, and also whenever I pull this card, I think about it. It's more about how you think about the situation, really, versus how you feel. Swords are mental. Okay, it's so sometimes your mind and how you feel, they're not connecting. All right, okay, Aquarius. What do you need to grow? What does Aquarius need to grow this new moon in Virgo? Let's see. Why is this back? This little raggedy card. Okay, cool. That's fine. Stability, security. All right, Aquarius, are you worried about the coins? Well, this new moon is in your 8th house. All right, maybe this is about letting go of any kind of scarcity mentality and the fear of not having enough. All right. I talked about this earlier because I pulled this card earlier. Money is a currency. It has to flow. It has to circulate. All right. We can't be too stingy with it, but we don't necessarily want to be too free flowing that we don't have enough for ourselves. But this card does look cool. Well, in the real card, in the real Rider Waite, it's not this positive. It's a stingy man with his feet on the coins. But you're right. This is a queen. She's a queen. She knows that she worked hard for the money. Shout out to Donna Summer. And you better treat her right. And so she's going to treat herself. She's going to treat others. She's going to take care of things. She's going to always be provided for. She doesn't have to stress. She doesn't have to struggle. All right, Genevieve? No struggle here. Just... what is it? I don't know. What's the opposite of struggle? Just ease. There we go. Ease. So, you know, letting go of any scarcity mentalities around money or having enough, not having enough, being alone, whatever. This is security. So a lack of security, we're releasing those feelings. I am secure. I am safe. I am protected. I am always provided for. Everything is working out for me. Let's go, Aquas. All right. Now I have to shuffle this because I started shuffling. Yes, ballin'. You're right, though. In this deck, she does look good. And she even has, like, hoop earrings on. I'm like, we love hoops here. Okay. What is the inner peace oracle message for Aquarius? Hey, my Shayla. Oh, leader of the light. I don't know what that means. Okay, 36, that's a 9, end of a cycle. Where are you being called to serve and support others? Well, Aquarius is associated with humanity, right? Isn't that the sign? Even though, like, people say, no shade to Aquarius, it's really Capricorn. They say it's really Capricorn. You, my dear, are so important to this world. You have a presence of grace, love, and focus, and you have no idea how much you inspire those around you, period. You are a true leader of the light, someone who stands firm in their connection to the truth with respect, integrity, and commitment to the greater good. You are here to lead by example. I love that. By staying connected to your true self, you can align with calm and stay grounded through all of life's transitions. When things are uncertain, your certainty lies in the light within you and all around you. You're being asked to look within yourself and see where you've been giving away your power by thinking it lives outside of you. No one outside of you has the power that you have within. No politician, leader, boss, parent, or influencer is more special than you, period. All right. The power is you. You are the one you've been waiting for. Stop waiting for someone else to fix your worries and see your divinity is the help within you. And it's been with you all along. Celebrate the light within and let it lead you. All battles are won with love. You are at the peak of your experience as a result of your discipline and dedication to growth. Just like the woman in this image. Oh, yes, that is a woman. You just made it to the top. You can now release all worry and doubt. There's nothing to fear. You align with the light. When you align with the light, by showing up for yourself and doing the inner work, you have arrived at a place of unconditional love for yourself and others. It is time to integrate all of your skills and experience. Take this new perspective and be of an example to others. You can lead and teach from a much deeper level. You don't need to change anyone or force anything, but simply be an example of what is possible when you stand in the light. Where am I being called to serve and support others? Maybe that's it too with the Four of Pentacles. Sharing is caring. Okay? Share your gifts. Okay? Let go of that sadness and grief. All right. And overthinking and self-doubt. All right, Aquarius. Hey, Christine. How are you? Oh my gosh, I'm sweating again. You guys, sorry. I need a fan break. Really? You guys voted for the zodiac sign, so that's what we're doing. But I did Libra. I'm on Pisces. Okay. Sorry, you guys. What? What? No, there isn't. Literally, you ate earlier. Okay. Hey, Afro. Okay, sorry. You guys need to go on the, did I do personal tarot readings? I forgot. If I have time, I'll do a personal card for you, okay? All right. Pisces. What's the vibes, Pisces? What do you need to know? They are always hungry. Like, literally. What do you need to know this new moon in... Oh, sorry, I was supposed to say what is happening. All right, the new moon in Virgo is in your 7th house, Pisces, right? For my Pisces risings. So there could be some kind of new partnership that's coming through. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be professional. It could be platonic. Maybe you meet a teacher, whatever. But also it could be that you want to switch things up. Maybe you're like, relationships have to be give and take, and I'm doing more giving than taking, okay? So maybe some connections are on the chopping block. Despite this being a new moon, the South Node is still in Virgo too, all right? Maybe you're like, they gotta go. If not, you might want to lock it in. You might be like, I need to get married. I feel connected to this person. Only you know for sure, okay? Really, Afro, you missed Capricorn rising. I'm dead. Okay, Pisces, what's the new moon energy? What do you need to know? Oop. Oh, hell no. Okay, we're not doing that. I literally just pulled this card. I'm sorry. Let's do another shuffle. That was crazy. I'm going to try to shuffle it that way, even though I can't really do good shuffling that way. Okay. I hate when that happens. That would have been the 3rd time I pulled that card. Okay. Pisces, I'm going to close my eyes so we can get a good card. What do you need to know this new moon in Virgo? Oh, the Fool reversed. Are you scared to take a chance, to take a risk? I love, Nia, that you're saying that. I'm dead. Yes, no more fear. That's true. That Capricorn was good. Thank you, Nia. Are you scared to try something new? You know what is interesting about this card? The Fool is Uranus. Uranus is in Gemini, asking you to try new things, to experience new things, to learn new things, to take chances, to explore new ideas and topics, all right? To meet new people. Don't be scared. So what you need to know is that no risk, no reward, right? The Fool, now I would normally say sometimes the Fool could be like being risky or reckless. But I feel like a lot of times when the Fool is reversed for most people, it's like you're scared to step out. You know, leap and the net will appear. That's what my mom always says. So it's like sometimes we have to step out on faith, all right? And the North Node is in Pisces, so the universe has got your back. Don't be scared to take a chance. Yes. All right. Let's see. Now, what do you need to grow, Pisces? Let's hope that that was shuffled well. Like, what does Pisces need to grow this new moon? Oh, slippery. Strength. Ah, I love this. The yin and the yang. Soft but strong. Tapping into that inner reserve. Being brave, being courageous, but also being sensitive, right? Oh my God. That's crazy. Okay. I need to go to the casino with you. I'm like, yes. You know, 8, this is powerful energy, right? But you also see it's not forced. She's very chill, right? The lion is listening. All right. She's got it under control. Everything is working out because she's relaxed. She's both firm, but soft and gentle, right? So there's this balance, but also being courageous and not being afraid. Let's go. Take that risk. Don't be scared. Tap into your confidence. It's Leo season. It's almost over. Channel that Leo confidence. Okay, Pisces. Now, what is the 8 is also about balance, right? Bringing things into balance. $800 is crazy. That's a nice little come up. Meanwhile, I'd be losing all the time on the little scratchers. You're winning $800. I blame my Saturn in the 5th house. All right. What is the inner peace oracle for Pisces? Let's see. Ooh. You are the joy seeker. What little victories can you celebrate? 4. 4 is halfway to 8. Laying the foundation, structure, stability, security, right? If I could find the card. I said if I could find that. If I could. Afro, what's in your 5th house again? I gotta go look at your chart. Oh, I was like, me with Saturn, and every day I'm like, Saturn can sometimes make you obsessed because it's like you can't get what you want and you're constantly trying to go after it. Okay. Your life is a masterpiece and a day-by-day adventure. You have the power to access joy no matter what you are going through. Every day might not be great, but when you celebrate the little victories, you will see the great things within each day. Infinite miracles happen every moment, but we are often too overwhelmed and busy to see them. You may be focusing more on the struggles and what isn't working well. You are being called to be more mindful of the blessings that occur all the time. For there is a grand opportunity for joy both within you and all around you. Divine assignment. You can shift your energy by focusing on what is going well in your life. Take some time to journal on what you are grateful for. Yes. This is good. Instead of focusing on how stuck, off track, and behind you are, switch your focus to celebration, joy, and lightheartedness. You could bring this energy to everyday experiences. This card is a reminder that joy is your birthright, and you can experience it in each moment, no matter what is happening in the world. I like that. This card is also a reminder to celebrate recent successes and jobs well done. When a new goal is accomplished, we often jump to the next thing without celebrating or pausing in our own excitement. Know that you can be happy for yourself and celebrate all that you are. To celebrate, pause, and reflect on your good fortune. Could it be time to take a vacation? Yes. Explore a new project, book a massage, or simply spend time in nature. Be grateful for your life and how far you've come. And I feel like, too, with the strength, Leo energy, celebrating, being joyful, right? Leo is the sun, right? I like it. Okay. Thank you, Pisces. Now we're back to Aries, right? We switched it up. Thank you, LWJ. We're trying to tap out of the pessimistic energy. I said we're trying. Oh, shit. I had left 2 cards out. We need to all tap in. We need to keep the vibes high, right? Okay, so Aries, rising, suns can listen for themes too, right? This is happening in new moon is happening in your 6th house. So new routines, but also remember the South Node is there, and I'm feeling this. So sometimes you're doing a lot of work, but are you really getting things done? Are you spinning your wheels? Maybe coming up with new routines, a new schedule so you don't feel as burnt out. Also taking time to rest, taking time to prioritize your self-care and your solitude. Yeah, see, there you go. We just said solitude, right? Maybe going on a walk, you know, something like that where you feel more relaxed. All right, Aries, let's see. You're like, I think, I don't know. I do want solitude, but I have a lot of transits going on in my 12th house. Okay, Aries, what do you need to know? This new moon in Virgo. Let's see. Ooh, 2 of Wands. All right, so this is fire, this is passion, but this is like laying plans in motion. Do you need to come up with a plan? Are you just trying to leap into action with no real game plan, no real strategy? Or maybe you feel burnout and you don't even have a plan right now. You're like, I have a plan. I don't even know what I want to do. So maybe it's time to pause and come up with a strategy, right? 2 is also about choices. It could be some kind of decision that needs to be made. Maybe it's just overall, what do you want? Where are you going? What are you going to do? Then you start to put other things in motion. We don't, oh shoot, the phone. Why is that happening? Sorry, the little thing. Yes, and I think about Saturn being in Aries, it can make us more impulsive, right? And Saturn wants us to plan. Aries likes to rush in and do things, but it's good to have a strategy, especially, right? It's a new moon in Virgo. So what's the strategy? What's the game plan? Let's come up with, it doesn't have to be so rigid, but at least have like a loose idea of what you want to do. Write it down on paper. All right. Get clear on where you want to go and what you want to do, Aries. It's great to be brave and bold, but don't just rush in and then you're having to go back and come up with your strategy. Okay. What does Aries need to grow? Aries, what are you growing? This new moon in Virgo. Woo! Oh my God. I'm going to go with that one. No, because this is strength and it just came out. I'm like, you know what? I'm tired of my terrible shuffling. Okay. Sorry, you guys. Let me get the deck together, Aries. Let me get the deck. Oh my, that was crazy. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, let's see if that made a difference. I think it might be me. All right, what does Aries need to grow this new moon in Virgo? Let's see. Oh, Justice reversed. Aries, why are we getting the reverse cards? Okay, so maybe there's some kind of delay in what you feel like is owed to you. Or maybe you feel like somebody is not getting what they have coming to them. Essentially, maybe you want karma on a situation. Take time. It takes time. All right. And also it could be that maybe you need to check in with your own moral code. Have you been on the up and up? Are you being the good person? Are you being, honorable and moving with integrity? I'm not saying you're shady, but I'm just saying sometimes we can do things that are not necessarily, on the up and up. This is also Libra, right? Aries opposite sign. So maybe you've been a little too assertive, aggressive, and you need to try to keep the peace or bring the balance back into your life, your situations, your relationships, right? I don't know. Justice may be delayed, but it's never denied. So I would say whenever I pull justice too, and especially if it's reversed, I'm like, am I doing something that's not, on the up and up? Karma never forgets an apple. Thank you, MJ. So watch your movements, okay? Watch them. I said watch them. This also could be like a lack of clarity around a situation. Again, both of these, right? Because it's like decisions, choices. All right. So Maybe going inside and getting clear on what you want. Neptune and Saturn in Aries could make it hard for my Aries people, gang. Sorry to us. I said sorry to us. But for real, sorry to us. We got a lot going on. All right, what is the inner peace message for Aries? Let's see. Ooh. Oh, this is a 2 also. That's interesting. You can radically change your results by shifting your beliefs. Your beliefs are limiting you. Okay, so is that what it is? Is it not you? Is it you don't feel like you can manifest what you want? Lots of 2s here. So are you looking for a quantum leap in your life? Radical advancement is possible when we shift into a higher vibration and tune into a new frequency. We do this by releasing old beliefs that no longer serve us. You've drawn this card because you have a belief pattern or habit that is no longer serving you. It is outdated and keeping you stuck. Our habits and beliefs help us during certain periods, but as we grow, so do our needs. We must clear the way clear away the old to make way for the new. You are at a powerful crossroads in your life. You have the opportunity to let go of everything holding you back. If you're not aware of the things blocking you, you can set the intention to release them so you can step into your future with more ease. I like this. All right, you can radically change your life when you shift your limiting beliefs. Look at your experience and life situations and take inventory. Which people, places, beliefs, habits, and situations are supporting you and your growth, and which ones are limiting? Be willing to let go and trust that the universe will support you. Be gentle and kind to yourself. Through the release of the old, you welcome in the new. Self-compassion will lead you forward. Create a vision for yourself. And, by imagining your ideal life and who you want to be. Feel what it feels to be released from your old limitations. You are finally free. What belief is limiting me? Maybe that's it too. Maybe it's too your thinking. All right, because this is justice. This is Libra. Thinking, your mindset. And then that will bring some kind of clarity on your next moves. All right, maybe you have to first believe that you deserve. All right, I'm talking to myself because I'm an Aries rising. Yeah, all of us, right? All of that was 2 energy, okay? 2 could be kind of tricky. 2 is the diplomat. I don't know. But also the balance of the masculine and the feminine energy, right? The yin and the yang, doing and being. Part of receiving is believing. Okay, Taurus, where you at? This is a new moon in your 5th house. So this could be a new romantic relationship that's coming in. It could be a new hobby. It could be like the relationship with your child changing. Hey, Vaughn. It could be, what else could it be? Maybe you decide that you're going to switch things up, right? With Uranus and Gemini in the 2nd house, correct? Yeah. Like, it could be that you're having like highs and lows with your finances and you're like, I'm going to take one of my creative passions and see if I could tap in and, make this, a source of income. I don't know. Really? Yeah, that could be it. Well, and then Uranus is going to retrograde back into Taurus, but I'm trying to think what else they could be going through. But healing your inner child can also be a theme for this new moon. Okay, Taurus, let's see. What do you need to grow, Taurus? What are you growing? What you growing? Oh, wait, what do you need to know? My bad. 2 of Cups. You know what? When I pull this card, I'm like, oh, we just talked about 2s being choices and decisions. But this, like, to me is the soulmate card. You guys know I never talk about love because I'm not really a lover. I said I'm not really a lover. But also I started thinking about when you pull this card, 2 of Cups, it can be about trusting your intuition, tapping into your creativity, right? Cups don't just have to be, love and romance. It can be about, finding something that makes your heart fill with joy. It is a beautiful card, right? So what is that, Taurus? We just talked about creativity. So maybe that's you starting some kind of creative project, or maybe it's just you being more open and expressive with your emotions and trusting in your intuition. All right. So I would say, and then if there is a romantic partnership, maybe this is like a soulmate, somebody that's here to really support you and help you grow. You guys know I'm tripping when I start talking about love, but I can never not mention love with that 2 of Cups. But I'm gonna be honest, I pulled that with this dude and he's now blocked. So don't get too excited. Okay, what does Taurus need to grow? Let's see. What are you growing this new moon, Taurus? What are the vibes? Hopefully I shuffle well. Ooh, Ace of Wands. Some kind of opportunity, some kind of spark. We've got the passion to make it happen. Wave your wand. Whoop. Abracadabra. Okay. It's time. Now, this is just the beginning. You got to put the work in, but it's the beginning of something nice. So what are you going to do? Barbecue or mildew? That's what my friend always says. You got to get that fire going. This could be, again, this could be romance or whatever, passion. It could be a creative project. It could be something, a relationship, whatever it is, it's got motion. Okay. I like that for you, Taurus. So even if it is you just pursuing that creative project or that creative hobby, you've got that little spark. You've got that aha energy coming through. Sarah. All right. What is the inner peace oracle for Taurus? Oh, that copped up. Anxiety isn't trying to limit you, but free you from a situation that no longer feels good. Interesting. I wouldn't have picked that one. But 24, that's a 6. Okay, see, I'm talking about that relationship is good, and they're saying something different. Or maybe it's about the intuition that I was just talking about. Are you trapped in stress and anxiety? Look at where you've unknowingly given your power away. If you dive deeper into your experiences, you can see that stress, anxiety, and boredom have a profound experience. They are indicators that provide direction. Imagine that your frustration, there we go, in life, your frustrations in life are not happening to you, but for you. Stress in any form can guide, if I could read, us to a deeper path to freedom. Instead of locking it out and pushing it away with mindless habits, can you invite it in? Ask it why it's here, observe it, question it, and be curious about your uneasiness. In seeking to understand it, you can prevent it from consuming you. Once you embrace your discomforts, they can release their hold and no longer make a desperate attempt for your attention. Often they leave us with the gift of understanding as we grow from and advance from their presence. Many of us fall into a routine because it's comfortable. It helps us get by. But if we're getting honest, or we get honest, most of these routines aren't serving us. That's interesting. It's Virgo, right? Routines. Maybe you're overeating, overworking, overspending, rabbit holing down YouTube or social media, picking fights, avoiding, overanalyzing, stressing, worrying, escaping. My God, it's everything on here. And trying to do anything you can to convince yourself and others that things are better than they actually feel. The key is to recognize the root of your habits, become more aware that you may be operating on autopilot, and start to question and analyze all the patterns that don't make you feel good. Observe your behaviors, not from a place of judgment and shame, but out of curiosity. What do you really want? Ask yourself, is what I am doing supporting the life I want to create? This simple question can transform limited patterns and belief. What is my discomfort trying to free me from? And maybe this is it. It's coming to shake you up out of your rut. The Ace of Wands, right? New energy, new passion. All right? So maybe it's not like, this relationship is bad. But you did say Taurus was going through it. But I also think sometimes Taurus can stay stuck in situations because it's a fixed sign long past, I like to say, the expiration date, right? Like, you ever check the expiration date and it's like 2 years ago on the salad dressing? Not me, though. Yeah, me. Oh, my gosh. All right. Thank you, Taurus. Okay, Gemini. You're healing family trauma, right? Because this is happening in your fourth house, right? You're letting go of past pain. This, I did do Aquarius, Sarah. You are healing from the past, and maybe there's like a new beginning that's happening in your family life. So maybe you're like, okay, we can move past all the drama. It's a fresh start. You might even be thinking about like moving or, you know, doing something different to your home and family. All right. These could be making your house more of a home, or your space more inviting, cozy. Maybe you even decide to declutter. The South Node is in Virgo, right? So freeing yourself, letting go of emotional and physical clutter. Hey, bestie. Okay. Thank you, Nia, because you be knowing. I do not remember what I said. All right. What did I just say? Gemini. What? No, friend, that was not for Virgo. Virgo was first. I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry. Gemini, what do you need to know this new moon? Yes, we're almost done. Give me 1 second, right? Are we almost done? 7 of Swords. Sneaky behavior. Who is lying? Why you always lying? Geminis do lie though. Sorry, no disrespect. But someone is lying. Maybe maybe you don't mean to. Maybe you're just telling little white lies and you're like, oh yeah, no one's gonna know. Okay, we know you're lying. So let's not do that. Like, a white lie is still a lie. Are you being deceptive or dishonest? Switch it up. That's not cute. Okay, or maybe it's somebody else that's doing that to you. So whoever's lying, you lying, they lying, let's not do that. Let's not be underhanded, manipulative. Let's not, no. I said no. Sorry. I do not like that card, period. You're giggling. Geminis lie. I'm sorry. They do. Shout out to the Geminis in the chat. Okay. Let's see. You're just mirroring people, friend? Really? That came out, but 2 cards came out and I was too busy reading the comments. Hold on. Let me try that again. Okay. Let's do that again because there's too much going on. That's what I get for saying Gemini. Lying. All right. Now, what does Gemini need to grow this new moon? All right, Gemini, what are you growing? Planting those seeds. Ooh. The Lovers reverse. That's actually your card, Gemini. Gemini is the Lovers. It's reversed, though. A lack of decision making. A lack of clarity. Are you unsure about what you want to do, right? Maybe it doesn't have to be about a relationship. People always think, oh, this is love, but it's choices, right? It could be things being out of balance. Too much in the head, maybe. Not enough in the heart. Balancing the yin and the yang. It could be, Steffi, is that you? I'm done. I didn't know who that was. Okay. What else? Yes. Yeah, just getting clear on what you want, right? And then if this is a partnership, damn, this is bad. If it is a partnership, it's like maybe this person is not on the up and up and you need to rethink it, right? Because this can be business or personal. So no, maybe you like say no to that person. This could be family because this is happening in your 4th house, but it doesn't have to be. But maybe somebody is doing something that's a little shady and you're clocking their tea. So pause. I said pause. I'm dead, Nelly. But why are you doing that? I'm sorry, this is no disrespect to the air signs, but the air signs lie, okay? I feel that same way about Libras. Shout out to the Libras in the chat. Okay, as I just roasted the Geminis, we still, that doesn't look good, but sometimes, but you know what? Uranus is in Gemini, so maybe things that are, I can't with you, friend. Maybe things are being brought to the surface. I'm not saying it's you, right? The 7 can also be somebody that I would say now that it might be someone else because we pulled the 7 of Swords, but we also pulled the Lovers, right? So that's partnership. That's like usually like 2 people, right? You can't have a relationship with just one. Well, you can have a relationship with yourself, but you get my vibes. All All right, so maybe it's somebody in your life that you need to kind of watch a little closely. The Seven of Swords is like deceit. It's deception. It's like trickery, right? If you pull that card like in it's a date, run. Okay, run. Because they are definitely a scammer. All right, here we go. This is the card for Gemini. Great Awakening, 21 as I'm running my mouth. Walk in your truth. Stand firm in your light. How can you trust yourself more? So, you know what? Maybe they are trying to trick you, but you need to go with your intuition. You need to listen to what you already know. Sometimes I think Geminis can overthink, and maybe you overthink yourself out of intuitive downloads. Does that make sense? So you might have a feeling about something, and then you might try to like intellectualize it, right? But it's more of an intuitive download. At this point in your spiritual journey, you are beginning to feel pulled between your old life and the new life that is emerging. You have started to wake up to the new possibilities and even dreams. The real you has arrived and is emerging into all that you came to be. Let yourself grow by committing to standing in your truth. This means you honor your own path and stand proud in your own light. Everything you have gone through or been through is a part of your growth and great awakening. You have been preparing for this, the path to wholeness. I hate that. There we go. Well-being and enlightenment can be lonely if you are growing faster than those around you. This is a reminder that you are never alone and great love surrounds you at all times. Keep pursuing your passion and living from your heart. At all times, keep pursuing your passion and living from your heart. The earth needs your light. Oh, that's nice, Gemini. Knowledge is the ultimate power, and knowing your true self will set you free. State your desires, dreams, and intentions aloud to the universe, then write it all down in a journal and give yourself time to reflect. I would definitely do that Saturday. Yeah. The moon is void until Saturday. So maybe Saturday morning. All right. Trust the inspiration that comes and realize that this is a part of your awakening. Walk in your truth. Stand proud in your sovereignty. Keep on this path and trust the light within. By saying yes to your life and your dreams, you push the entire planet into greater harmony. And the best part is you don't have to do anything but continue to honor and be yourself. Oh, but to continue to be and honor yourself. Observe the woman on the card. You too can root yourself in the earth. Oh, there she is. And connect to the earth's healing love. Walk barefoot on the grass or sand and ground yourself to the energy of Mother Earth. The divine connection can free you from the confines of the system and give you innate permission to be who you are meant to be, someone who lives in their love and light. You are a beacon of beauty, shine on. How can I trust myself more? So, no, sorry, I meant to do it on Saturday. Wait, because I don't think, yeah, Leo is not, that's not a good, the last aspect the moon made was a conjunction to the sun. So I wouldn't do it until the moon goes into Virgo. That'll be like, it'll be Friday for the West Coast people, but it'll be Saturday morning for the East Coast people. But then the moon, I think, does go void again on Saturday. Like, I'm trying to remember. I don't have my little thing over here. I'll have to look it up in a second. But you know what I'm thinking? Maybe that connection, the person is holding you back from spiritual growth and from your blessings. So maybe that's what it is. It's not necessarily that you're lying. Sorry, Gemini. But that maybe that person is deceptive, okay, and not good for you. And they're blocking you from your blessings. Okay, thank you. It's 222. You missed everything, friend. You didn't miss everything, but we are doing tarot readings for the zodiac signs. Okay, what if Cancer is next? Okay, Cancer, the new moon is happening in your third house, so that's about communication. Did you miss your sign, friend? And it's a good time to start new communication habits. Hey, Michelle. So maybe that's like shifting your mindset, how you talk to people. It could also be just like, you can listen to both your rising and moon. People listen to even their Venus. Some people listen to like damn near every placement. So I would definitely, you're Cancer rising, so you're getting both. I have done Leo. No, I haven't. I'm lying. I started with Virgo. Leo is last. Okay. So communication is key, right? Free yourself from any low vibe thoughts, Cancer, negative mindsets. Even watch how you're talking to people. Maybe you get some inspiration, some daydreams, some, psychic flashes. So pay attention to those. All right. But it's a good time to check your thoughts. All right. What does Cancer need to know? I'm done. Okay. 6 of Cups. Where are we going? Home? Okay. Are we feeling nostalgic for the past? Don't text that ex. No, I'm kidding. It's okay. Maybe you reconnect with family. Actually, I just was doing a little mini reading with my niece, and she was saying this is like doing something nice for someone. I was telling her, what do you think the card means? You don't have to ask me the meaning. And she's like, I think this is doing a kind act. Okay, so good vibes. And I was like, that sounds right, because 6 is Venus, right? In numerology. So, treating other people kindly. They look like they're doing something nice for each other. Whatever. Tapping in with your family, loving on your loved ones. Jupiter's in Cancer. Yes, let's go. I thought that was sweet, but also just feeling happy. Maybe you do reconnect with a friend. All right, this is in your 3rd house. Maybe your bestie, your childhood bestie hits you up and you're like, hey, let's get coffee, or let's have a FaceTime, and we just drink our coffee and spill the tea, or we have tea and spill the tea, literally. All right, but good vibes all around. That's what you need to know. More love, more friendship, more connection. What do you need to grow? Okay. Feeling nostalgic. What do you need to know? Friend, what degree is your Virgo Venus? This moon is happening at 0 degrees. So unless you're early degree, I would be more concerned about the South Node hitting that Venus. But 1 second, Roxy. Okay. Whoop. Okay. No, because I already pulled that card. Hold on 1 second. All right. Hopefully you already had that, and the South Node is long gone. But the South Node can bring some kind of clearing energy. Okay, what does Cancer need to grow this new moon in Virgo? There we go. I pulled this card again, but fuck it. Okay, 7's kind of far. So the South Node has not passed it. This new moon is too far, I would say, to really hit your Virgo Venus, okay? But the South Node eventually will hit that Venus, and maybe there's something that you let go of, a value, a relationship, something. Okay. 2 of Cups, partnerships. We just talked about this, but we're running it back because I did shuffle multiple times. A union, a bond, a connection, lots of cups, tender moments. Maybe it's somebody from your past, your high school sweetheart is like, you're my soulmate. And you're like, I am your soulmate. I don't know. Jupiter's in Cancer. Okay. So maybe you're like, more. Okay. It really is. This is, oh yeah. Do you feel like the Leo doesn't want to share the limelight? It's okay. Well, Michelle, then this could be about tapping in with your creativity and your intuition, trusting, right? Cups, intuition, creativity, right? Abundance. All right. This is good vibes though. This could be about just balancing your masculine and your feminine. I don't know. But I normally do associate this with some kind of connection that is really true and pure and of the heart. All right. So it doesn't have to be that. It could be, like I said, maybe it's you connecting with an old friend and you're like, oh, friends can be soulmates too. I literally tell my son, you're my soulmate to a certain extent. We have a soul connection. All right. Oh, thank you, Bernard. Let's see what the inner peace. Oh my God. Card is. It's been nothing but cups, I feel like. It's been nothing but. I'm tired of the cups. My cup runneth over. Hey, Dia. If I could, that was a terrible shuffle. We're going to just pray over it. That was actually bad. My hands are so small. I think that's the problem. All right, what is the inner peace oracle for Cancer? Cancer got the cups. That's funny. Ooh, take responsibility for your life. Ooh, as a creative adventure, how can you live with more meaning, integrity, and truth? 33. Oh my God, I thought I just saw a water bug, but I think maybe my eyes were deceiving me. You guys, like 33. That's a master teacher. Let's go. That's a wise guru. You don't have to live epically and tackle everything on your bucket list to create a meaningful life. A good life is one that is aligned with your values and integrity. What do you stand for? What matters to you? What do you feel most alive and enjoy? This is your invitation to actively participate in the creation of your beautiful, bold life. Take responsibility for your life as a creative adventure. Through your choices and perceptions, you create your reality. I like that. The decisions you make, this could be decisions too, right? Decisions. And the choices you align with create your life. The question becomes, what kind of life do you really want to live? You've drawn this card because there may be an imbalance in your thoughts. You may feel like a victim to the harassments of life. Amen. But this is a reminder that you are in control of your own reactions to all situations. You are being called to see that you are still harboring negative, harmful emotions towards yourself or others and release them with love. Amen to that. To be a victim in life, someone who feels life is happening to them, is a choice. And when you believe you have been wronged, you have no personal power. You are giving away your own control to outside forces. When you are in victim mentality, thank you, Dia. This is really good, actually. Okay. When you blame, shame, and guilt others and yourself. As Paul Selig says, you can't be a victim and a master at the same time. Wow. Step into creator consciousness energy rather than a victim focus. The creator in you knows you are infinite power and trusts the greater intelligence of life. Everything you experience, pleasant or not, is part of your conscious co-creation. This is so true. This is what Neville Goddard says. Sorry. Because you participate in it either by resisting, accepting, or allowing it. Take full responsibility for your life as a beautiful, bold adventure and dive into your journey by activating your authentic power. Damn, I needed this and I'm not even, what is this, Cancer? How can I live with more meaning, integrity, and truth? What thoughts are imbalanced and holding me back? Maybe this is more about balance, harmony, peace of mind, peace of spirit. Not your soulmate. Peace in your soul. Okay? That was good. I love Neville Goddard too. I was like, that was really good. My God. Okay. All right. We are down to Leo. Praise God. I don't know why I felt like this took a very long time. I don't know. You guys let me know. It's a Cancer. I love it. That was a good one for Cancer. We're doing the zodiac signs, friend. That's what we're doing. Now we're on Leo, but you are coming late, so you missed it. If you guys didn't like this, you had the opportunity to vote. Okay? Let's see. Oh, I don't need to shuffle that. What's happening for Leo? Where is this new moon? It's in your second house of finances, right? So you create your own abundance and reality. That's true. Maybe it's a shift of a mindset. Maybe you need to change your values. Maybe you need to let go of some of the stuff you have in your house, clear it out, declutter so that you can invite more abundance in. Okay? Maybe you need to, I don't know, shift the way that you think about money. It could be some highs and lows that you experience, especially as the South Node is in your second house. The South Node moves through your second house, but this isn't like to punish you. It's to teach you what really matters, and that no matter what happens, you can always stand on your own. All right? Release your fears around money. You have lots of resources, natural gifts and talents. Use them to create more abundance in your life. All right. That's it, Leo. What is the energy for Leo? Knock, knock. Oh, this new moon in Virgo. What does Leo need to know? Okay, what do you need to know, Leo? Ooh, what is that? Knight of Pentacles. Yes, get that manyan. Knight of Pentacles, you know I love the Knight of Pentacles. That Knight is like young energy, but this is the most mature young energy. This is like the young man that's responsible, all right? So this is the planting of the seed. We're nurturing it. We're developing it. We're growing it. Something that you're putting into the universe has the potential to pay off, but this is the beginning of the cycle, right? We're not just going to go out and pick the fruit. We're just putting the seed in the ground. We're preparing it. This is actually a really good time, and this is about abundance, right? With that moon in your second house, it's about security, stability, planting those seeds for new streams of income. So maybe you write down what you want to do. All right, this is a good new moon to manifest, because the next 2 lunations are eclipses. So no more manifesting during eclipse season. So get clear on your goals and start to put them into motion, right? But remember, it's a slow grind. It's going to take time. Think Capricorn, think Taurus, okay? Does it really? Yeah, I didn't even notice that. Anything is possible, but you got to put that work in. All right, Leo. I really like that for you. I do. Actually, now let's see. It matches the moon. I feel like I'm just going to pull this out, to be honest, because it popped out. Leo got the best reading. The Empress. It's time. This is what you're growing. You're literally growing whatever you're manifesting, right? The Empress is creation. It's abundance. It's creativity. It's giving birth to something. All right? So you're planting the seeds, and they're going to grow, and you're going to give birth to them. Like, literally, the seeds are being watered. They're being tended to. I mean, creativity, collaboration, whatever. I said whatever, right? It's all about that 3 energy. This is Venus. This is like, what are we doing? We're allowing. I don't really feel like this is so much as, doing anything. This is more of a yin energy, right? I would say like the magician is like making it happen. And then I feel like the high priestess and the empress are kind of like chilling out. They're like allowing it to happen. It's more receptive. So allow the universe. You plant the seeds and then allow the universe to water and help them grow. Alicia, this is for Leo. Okay, Leo? Damn. I said damn. I'm always like certain signs. I'm like, all right, that was a pretty decent reading. All right, let's see. What is the Inner Peace Oracle for Leo? What does Leo need to know? I like that. So the Empress can also be like teaming up with other women, right? Like female energy. Find you a maiden. I said find you a maiden. Eliminate distractions. Stop shining all light on things you are not. How can you reclaim your power? That's a 19. Right? What's 1 + 9? That's 10. That's a 1. New beginnings, new circles. Oh my gosh. If I could get to it. Let's see. What is it talking about? Your soul has a unique language and desires nothing more than for you. Your soul has a unique language and desires nothing more than for you to honor your true path. But we often fall into society's traps by focusing on material things, illusions of success or approval, and other ideas that block us from receiving the messages we need. Have you been trying to solve a problem with old patterns? You are being asked to release your need to know the outcome and direct your attention to what matters most, your balance with self and the love within. You may be splitting your energy trying to please others at the expense of yourself. Take a moment to release the pressure you placed upon yourself, free yourself from the need to have it all figured out, and dive more deeply into the process. It's possible you've been shining light on things that you are not, meaning that you have been giving away your attention and power. Return to your true power by getting clear about what you value and what you stand for. When you let go of what is taking your energy, fears, worries, self-sabotaging patterns, and habits, you will regain confidence yourself by bringing your full power back. No longer are you leaking energy or expending aspects of yourself. Pulling back energetically helps you to clear boundaries, carve out a line for what you will and will not do. To create clear boundaries, You've drawn this card as a reminder that you've been giving your power away by not creating clear boundaries? Have you been saying yes when you really want to say no? So get clear on what you want, right? Have you been feeling taken advantage of or overthinking situations in hopes that others will show up for you in the way you would have for them? When you're not clear on your position, others can take advantage of you unknowingly, which cause rifts in your relationships. Be clear with yourself about what you need. The most kind, caring people first tend to their own needs and have clear boundaries, because when they do, they know they could show up even more fully in the service of others. How can I reclaim my power? Tap into that energy, that Empress energy. Ooh, oh my God, I just knocked that down. It's like, right? This is divine feminine energy. Okay, whatever that means. I said whatever that means. But really, people are always like, divine feminine energy. Yes, that's what this is. Right? This is somebody who's strong, but she's also very soft. I love this. I love the Empress. That's like one of my favorite cards. When I pull this, I'm like, yes. This could also be pregnancy, but so watch out. I said watch out. If you don't want to have a baby, watch out.